Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, it's streaming now. Okay. Time to pull up the game.
That scared me. This game is not suited.
Only they could see me. It doesn't work right now. Computer, could you press your specific? There we go. Oh, that is tiny. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. The stream we see, you can see is a couple seconds behind. That works. Oh, the only thing we can see is chat. Okay,
Am I even gonna ask what was going on in the background?
game.
Let's just
Okay.
see if it fixes whatever it moves on.
So, as you guys already know, I have already played this. So this might be it pulling files from my hard drive. No. Okay, it's not. I don't know why. It better not be screwed up. Well, I have my friend Christian here, and he's never even heard of this game. Okay, pick a name.
I honestly don't give a shit.
Alright. I'll just do my name again. And background changed. Okay. Always the worst part of this is reading it out loud. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kinda works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again.
Oh, come
But
on,
I
I could
thought
do a
you
better
did.
voice for a chick than that. I'm not doing that.
Wow. Doesn't chat look lively? It probably was made to destroy memes. I can see that. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Blake. Very. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or anything. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We've cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Blake, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Okay. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it will make you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Oh, is this where the literature club comes in?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. By the way, this is long.
Oh, that's right.
It gets better, though. It is a lot better.
I was promised a very inappropriate game.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get to the third or fourth act. And then, yeah, he doesn't know anything about this game, by the way, so...
Don't really play many computer games.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing how... What is that? My voice doesn't want to work today. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Strip club.
Yes, please.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Which schools around here had anime clubs?
States. That doesn't happen.
I don't know that. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. But very condescending. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Character is kind of a jackass. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less.
Yay, folks.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member.
She just wants the name.
And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Obviously. Cupcakes.
Don't make promises you can't keep. Life lesson of the day. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh.
Probably the first
Probably. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go.
Come on, you could have put some enthusiasm with that.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here.
The music though.
Yeah.
Just went from silent to having music again.
Oh yeah, it'll do that. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. This is Yuri.
I'll say she must have skating in space.
It's only Yuri on ice. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? This is Natsuki. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Blake, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Girl 3 knows you.
Girl 3 is a bitch. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki.
Aw, crashing.
Oh,
What a bitch.
Lovely. Game, you're not supposed to start crashing yet.
Well,
That's great. Isn't that lovely? Where the hell even are my games?
everywhere.
Well, not there. I got them on my SSD so it goes faster. Here we go. We need to have a talk.
Oh god.
Oh, someone else popped in just to say there.
Thank you for whoever just popped in to say there. Definitely appreciate it.
We're only 15 minutes into this.
What the fuck? That's trippy.
Fuck! The game never saved!
Now we click and then spam click until we get where we were.
God damn. I don't want to go through that again. Well. Thank you, game, for crashing. That's nice. Oh, I can't do the skip button.
What the what?
I'm just what the.
Yeah, I know. What are they what they?
The screen!
Oh. Spam clicking. You can probably hear your mouse.
Come on. We just got to the club. We were gonna write poems.
Right, poems.
Do all the fun stuff. Legion. Okay, here we go. This is close to where we were.
Wee bit behind, but pretty close. Now we're about where we were.
Yeah. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sarah. Game.
That's great.
What are you doing?
It likes fucking with you.
Okay. This is okay. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Oh my god.
Oh lord.
This is a brand new game. Yes, I played this through once. I got the true ending. I went through it a couple of times. I've never had this happen.
I'm just bad luck, don't worry about it.
I uninstalled the game and reinstalled it like the game wanted me to. And now this is... okay. They left.
Yeah, I was gonna say, watch your left.
I got ranting. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Okay. It's
Just needed some
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Blake. Not great to see you.
I've known maybe all of them for 5 minutes. Well, at least the short-haired one on the screen currently. All the others have known for maybe a minute. Along with a bunch of random problems. It's great.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Blake. We made a table for you. We made room at the table for you. So you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Ooh, cupcakes.
Yes. That's all we're here for. The cupcakes. And since the game decided to screw up last time, I'm gonna be smart and, do this fun thing called saving. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Like every classroom, there's a tea set in the closet.
Obviously.
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Why do I feel like they're not
Different
good cupcakes?
Natsuki lifts the foil off of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little pets.
Aw, how cute.
The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolates were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Hi, random person.
It's Monica from the game. Again.
Nice.
She was up here too.
Yeah.
She left. Never mind. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Yeah, because that's what we were worried about. You not having permission to have that teacup.
That tea set.
Close enough. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It would, but our character doesn't read.
Obviously.
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I don't like tea.
I like tea. I also like reading. So.
I read, but I don't know. I just don't like tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club?
We were dragged here.
Against our will.
Yeah.
Like how most games go. You were dragged there against your will?
We didn't have a choice.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori.
We wanted to go to the hentai club, I mean anime club.
Close enough. Some countries it's the same thing.
Exactly.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
Oh, fuck.
Could you not, Monica? That'd be nice. That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. This game. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Not if you keep doing that shit. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Woo, reading. And tea.
And cupcakes.
Oh, yeah.
Cannot forget cupcakes. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. For any of the major clubs. I can't read. I'm sorry. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Politics.
You were in the debate club, and you hate politics?
Maybe
All
that's
the
why she's no longer in the debate club.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget. That's what the debate club is. Arguing. And publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
What a dream.
Yeah. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. What other way are you gonna put it? I don't really think there's any other way to say it. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes
some fun books.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best. You know it. I need to get a camera.
Gotta know it.
Oh, really? White kids, you say?
Sure. I'm definitely white, you know, because my tan skin is white,
Okay. You have full warning. Since you're watching this. I told you I was gonna be doing this. So, we just gotta wait till we get to the part that we got to for that. Everyone is English. Yep. Wait, do you have a Mexican?
No. I'm not Mexican, thanks. But, yeah.
I was just about to yell at you for your error there too, and then you fixed it.
Good job, Michael.
keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. I did the word correctly. I did a thing.
A thing.
I did a thing. So Blake, what kinds of things do you like to read? Yep, gotta love autocorrect. Well,
He doesn't have autocorrect. The amount of weird text I've sent because of autocorrect.
considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking, half not.
I mean, it's... Ooh, someone's a fan of manga.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorite.
Reading things like 50 Shades of Grey.
Actually, I'm gonna put it past her. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I like horror.
I read a horror book once. Worst 2 minutes of my life.
Once.
Just once.
Just once. The amount of horror books I read.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock.
Maybe she is. Maybe that's the
Probably.
secret all along. We're always just a rock. We're just, Sarah's pet rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Okay.
That fine. Upside down looks like a different language.
I don't know why I did. This
Fucking
never
just
happened.
click, maybe it'll fix.
Fine. Yeah, as soon as she leaves, she's the broken one. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
It's raping time. I'm not cute.
Yep.
Sure you are.
Totally not. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? Nope. Shut down.
No. She didn't say no. She said no.
Yeah. Thank you, emoji cringe, for that.
Definitely cringy.
I could have gone all day without saying that pun, but hey. You know.
Why not?
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Which is something you don't want to do on YouTube, because they will take that and tear the out of it.
Yeah, basically. Do you have any writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. That's a no.
I don't think you want to see any of my work. You're all too young.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. Yeah, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically. It's always a weird word.
Quizzically.
Quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah! Let's do it!
It does not surprise me. The airhead's like, fuck yeah!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blake?
You're already a member without
Sure.
even saying you are. You don't got a
Monica
choice.
smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Silvery may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Blake. So I
was gonna
fucking
say,
game!
the second you said Blake, the audio cut out. Crash.
No. 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 Fucking hell.
At least you saved.
We still have to jump quite a bit.
Yeah, we have to jump probably about as much as we did before.
I have to, like, save every minute now. Fine. Okay.
What a bitch. That is far behind, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that scared me again. The opening music.
Oh my god. The menu's doing it again.
The menu's done it every time.
Not every time. I don't know why the menu's doing this. Oh my god, we're back at the cupcake part.
Oh god. Yeah, we did have to go far. Watching it speed forward over there. Is this the pink arrow?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Does that mean this is the pink arrow? That's nice.
You know that's not okay to say. You're trying to toy with me. Wait till we're at school, I'll sick Jana on you if I have to. Or worse, I'll sick Cheyenne on you.
I know the second one.
You say that now.
I could actually go to the Mercies for once. I'm not even sure I want to though. Been there before.
We almost there. Yeah, here.
I'm defenseless against these gals.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry.
You didn't sound very happy. Do it. Do what? Wait, me? Wait, what? I don't know what he's saying do it to.
Are you trying to test me, Michael?
You just yelled at me for doing this.
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then, that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note.
Isn't
Everyone...
she the bitch?
Yeah.
She doesn't look like a bitch right now. Okay.
It gets very... Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Like, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Stupid fucking laugh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Probably not.
I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, look, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. What?
Fuck.
Okay.
That's like not even readable.
With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, that's what I said, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Yuri's the purple
All
hair
right.
one, right?
Yeah.
She's the one you hate because you blame her for all the weird shit.
No, that's Monica. Monica's the brunette with long hair. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess
actually have to write a poem.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
So, these are the 3 girls you can go for. So which one? Which route are we gonna go?
Let's go with that. Let's go with purple.
Okay. So all we gotta do is pick 20 words that she will like.
Okay.
She is into anything dark, horror related. Anything that's
Pleasure. Misfortune.
broken, hopeless, hurt. Grief.
Shame. For the last one, it feels something weird.
No, because you can actually screw all of it up.
Oh shit.
Agonizing. What? Why did you jump at pain?
Maybe she's,
What? Oh, crap.
what?
Alright, it's not dark enough. If it's... Stop that. God.
Well, apparently we're going for childhood friend.
No, I shouldn't have messed it up that bad. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Blake. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Theory told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Oh, burn.
Well, shit.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature.
She
Word of the day. Oh shit, I need to do another That's not what we're gonna be looking at. Not right now, anyway. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Blake always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Not really. Don't worry, that's just because your room is always so messy, it's distracting. How is it distracting him? He was... They're neighbors. He's in a completely different house.
Oh, okay. They're childhood friends.
But yeah. So?
You don't think he'd ever be in her room?
Yeah, but they're talking about, like, just always. It's not like he's trying to do homework at his house. He just gets up, storms over there, and like, hey,
clean up your room.
Your room's a fucking mess. I can't work.
Maybe it's always on his mind.
And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Maybe.
I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Blake can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Not like I'm disappointed or anything. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It makes me happy no matter what. Is that so?
As we slowly pull this out of our ass.
I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew.
Crash.
Fucking kidding me?
You didn't even say
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
You forgot to say hey.
Fuck, we gotta write that poem again!
Shit! Well, at least we get another chance to do it right this time.
Ugh.
I guess I'm just bad luck.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be hitting skip on a lot.
There was no one watching.
Not even we are watching.
How does that work? Oh, it crashed again, by the way.
Motherfucker!
You need to, like, save it. I hear it crash before you see it crash, because the music stops before it shows anything. Maybe it's that. You need to, like, open the Steam or something. Hey, maybe it's 5 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's try this again.
Spam that skip button. It's the new name of this game.
I'm gonna go a little slower so I don't, crash.
Save.
Now we're back at the fucking cupcake. This is the boring part of it.
We should go with the cat lady this time. I mean, the characters.
The Yuri behavior. Correct.
Who's Rob, Yuri or...
Yeah. This is so weird to just like watch them.
Without reading it, yeah.
Yeah, almost back to where we were. Hey, it's not screwing up at this part.
It might be because of the full screen.
Yeah, I think it was full screen screwing it up. Okay, save before this game crashes again. I'd like to do that. Right, so
Super dark and
yeah, we're going for a Yuri route. So well,
already fucked up.
fucked up already. Why are you
Let's just go for the cat lady then. Yeah.
okay? So anything cute, anime.
I'm bad at this. I'm really bad at this.
It's tricky because it has to be overly cute for Natsuki, overly dark Yuri, anything else in the middle, and it goes to Sayori. So, hello people,
Hi.
welcome to this broken game. Yeah.
Just go with
I know that.
I was like, you could have just straight up went with the word cute.
I didn't see it there.
Fantasy. Of course, pink. Is that okay? Apparently she likes fruit.
I just don't have a very good judgment on what is
Those things.
considered cute for Natsuki and what's considered happy for Sayori, because you could click depression and Sayori will jump, but that's a different reason. Oh well.
We just got all three of them. Fucking. Ow.
Okay, now to get back to where we were.
Game likes to crash.
Do charm.
Oops.
It doesn't help the chat is slower than when I'm actually actually playing it. It's fine. Say that's my bad. Great, before this game decides to crash again. Okay, so we were a little after we got the book.
Just slightly.
Here we go. Okay. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Okay, so it looks like we're doing the Natsuki route then.
So, I
Yeah. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyways? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amongst a stack of various books on one side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. You haven't looked at me.
Wow.
This is why I need a face cam. I know that feel. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She pointed to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
Not a big fan of face cameras, what you can say.
Oh. Oh, nothing.
Simply terrible.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Blake. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh wow. Great lesson.
Hey, a lot of people haven't learned that. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
This game is like perfect example by this. Don't judge a book by its cover.
This game is just life lessons now. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Most anime and manga. It's exceedingly mode. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than me. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happening yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Oh yes, the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
I kinda saw that coming.
Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just means I haven't seen you at your full power. Good thing. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this? Oh, yeah, I know too, but he doesn't, so hush hush.
Hey, how rude.
You'll find out later.
Probably.
Yeah. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, or I can tell you not to say it, and then you say it anyways. Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Can I gives you a pop quiz about that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
That's a cute photo.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I asked you what the quiz was about, but okay. Let's try to keep chat about, the game without spoilers.
Present game time.
Yeah, and just keeping it relevant. I don't know what this pop quiz is about, but I'm just gonna, continue to play the game. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part?
Loser part.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Aha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her fingers on one of the pins. Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets exceptionally bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take them home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessity. Necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it?
Probably the second one.
Probably both. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf corn in a spiral notebook. Suki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Saving.
Just in case it crashed. Yeah, I think it was just crashing because it was full screen. So, we're going Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair that I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I don't know anyone that could be this slick.
Neither do I.
I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
Just a little.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Faces.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Yeah, I should have punched you if you said that out loud. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb.
Crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
You know what happens when they try?
Not much.
That's about it? Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am.
Wasn't that bad of a poem, honestly.
I've seen worse. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like the person when they tried to fly like an eagle.
Exactly.
They hit hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose.
We never got to read our own poem.
We never do.
We just choose words. We don't actually see a poem.
Yeah. We never read our poem throughout this entire game.
Oh, that's nice.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So we did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, who next? We have Sayori, Yuri, and then Monica.
Sorry, because I'm scared of Monica because I've been told she's a bitch.
Oh my goodness. This is so good, Blake. And I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting.
English.
Yeah, I don't speak the English very well.
You always forget that gibberish.
I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Blake poem.
Okay then.
And that makes it feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Blake. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motivation here. Motive. Close enough. Sorry. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thinking. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay!
We hold it so well.
Again.
More.
Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want this.
That last part doesn't rhyme in the slightest, but okay.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Fuck it,
yeah.
she still wrote it.
I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Annoying as hell. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all
excuses.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri or Monica now?
We went all sunshine, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yuri's not gonna like.
No, she's not.
Oh fuck, let's go with bitch.
Okay. Hi Blake. Having a good time so far?
Up until now.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Whatever, it's a...
I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Not really.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ha ha ha.
Skirts don't work like that, by the way.
Of course they do. They just sit in plain... just sit in the air. It's fine.
Don't worry, Blake. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Blake. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Nervous laugh. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
You mean the person we were going for?
Yeah. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? I don't know if that would be Silverstein or Stein. Yeah. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for children, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. Ouch. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else may be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
How funny they are.
pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. Not hole in the wall, just hole in wall. It could have been me. See, the direction is speckled. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
That's deep, bro.
There's hidden meanings behind all of these words, by the way. That lead towards the game's lore.
She is a stalker.
Kind of the other way around.
Ah, okay.
So,
She is a stalker.
Yeah, but like on a level that you have never seen. She's nuts.
Interesting.
So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ah, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah, well, I'm not sure I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strong. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Since we have so many choices here,
I know, right?
so this day is going to be normal. It's the next week that it gets interesting. Yuri stares at the phone. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? face. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the impressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it'll all come with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yeah, by the way, have fun trying to read this. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light.
The tendrils of my hair illuminate.
Beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last, yet to be replaced by the sickening blue of the future. Hue. Right? Yeah, hue. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Interesting. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
So far, that was my favorite poem out of all of them, so...
Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it.
I think we would have gone insane if you wrote a super long poem. Yes.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Oh no.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Blake. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sighed. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furl in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with me. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Blake did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Blake liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Yeah. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Blake appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Blake started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Blake, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
Try not to burst out laughing.
Yeah. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poem all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Blake? Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Oh, easier. Nah, it's okay. Even though honestly, help me?
I'd be so awkward in that situation.
Same. I'd be like, get me the fuck out of here.
Yuri, you're really talented. Well.
Not learn how to speak, bitch.
But Natsuki has a point. I think that. I racked my brain and it comes back to myself. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah. It did, didn't it? Shows how much you know. That's not Natsuki. I think that's enough. Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice wanted. Look, what we talked about yesterday was writing. Writing is a very personal thing, and sharing it can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously.
Why do I just imagine
I just picture like looking over his shoulder and just like low-key headbanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, like, shoot. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about, Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? No. Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
That's it. Out of all that, your boobs.
Yep. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori. I'll go make some tea. Yeah. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that it was worthwhile for everyone, especially you, Blake. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazying around we got a little too used to. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still time before we go home, so we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature-related things. Really? Oh.
I didn't notice.
Who would have thought you do literature-related things in a club room? You're part of the literature club.
I thought you'd do art things.
Yeah, that sounds more reasonable.
That's what I would do in my spare time. Oh, we're supposed to be reading books? Okay, I'm gonna draw on the book.
So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. Actually, that's where you're wrong. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course.
Aha!
I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori.
No, she's the vice president, because again, she was the second member.
Yeah. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Like, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Late. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, like, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. And the next poem.
So we want to go with cute things, so fluffy. Bubbles. Bouncy. Good at this. Dream? Okay, that works, whatever. Fuck, this is getting harder. Shit. Marshmallows. Fireflies? No. Oh, yep, that makes sense.
Either of these two work.
Let's go there. Doki Doki. Why is this Ashley?
Okay.
I was like, it's food. Oh, wow, they just straight up have death on there. Wow.
Yeah, right above agonizing.
Agonizing suicide, even better. Headphones. Kidding. Candy.
As long as we get most of them. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple weeks. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Hi Blake. Yo Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Anyway. Oh, speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry.
Me too, Sayori.
Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks.
That was just straight up rude, just straight up denial.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it.
Make sure you have money and we're not buying.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch to get it open. She then turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there is one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri out of nowhere laughing. Yuri suddenly giggles. And I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything.
Sure you were.
It was just something in my book. Yuri, help Blake to let me borrow some money. That's... Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you can think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That.
I thought you read it wrong at first.
Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Whack. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What the? Eh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. Oh, good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. We're going through a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
I kinda knew that was happening.
Yeah. Geez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah,
Okay.
Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mm-hmm. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Boyfriend. Gotta add that couple extra B's.
Monica Quizzoli. Can't even say it right because I start laughing halfway through it. Glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have at least heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing the piano. Piano? I was unaware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looked at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once in a while. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me, expecting me. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out of my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day. That's true. I don't blame. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Mira and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice. Rin sits out inside the closet. At Karen's side. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit. The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a fruitful hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves, and besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki? There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and hands it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki is being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingertips to scoop one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez, no need to prove yourself, man. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so I said I can do it.
Just
I don't
do it.
I don't want your help, okay? Sigh. I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet. Aha. Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back into the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Ah, there we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Ah, the chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who was it who told me not to? Yeah, I got it. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes, I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Perfect Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Quick. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You heard. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. The chair suddenly swivels between Natsuki's legs. Her feet. Natsuki. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair falls from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the book swings. I got it. Crash. The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Okay, hang on. Is that better? I lowered the game audio so it shouldn't be as loud. The mic's turned up now. Yeah, that should be better. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross, gross. A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I hear a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in. Monica, see what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. He seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. Somehow, it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no. I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease on the along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. It sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect that at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered book. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hand. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyways. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up? If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open up the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. Okay.
So much reading.
Yeah. But hey, we're close to the good part. One of them. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, Blake, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that.
I think I've been on the internet way too long. I took that way more inappropriate than I probably should have.
No, you're probably not wrong.
Oh, that's great.
You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No. I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Blake?
Maybe a little.
Alright, but think about the wording.
Oh. Teehee. Slowly becoming creepy.
Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway,
I think I might.
Okay.
It's the whole super stalker thing, right?
Kind of.
That's the thing, yeah.
But what do you think she means by cheating?
Don't exactly know quite yet.
You might understand once we read her poem.
Okay.
How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course. I liked it. You should really stop reading things that aren't meant for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Blake wrote this poem, and we're supposed to share with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Blake is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone would want to read this anyways. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Ah, Natsuki. I'll give you the poem, but that's not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Blake is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing her favorite song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Not so cute anymore, is it?
I had a very confusing moment with the reading of that and the music play.
Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. You fucking hate spiders. Obviously.
I think it was more along the lines of, like, it could have been a whole message about, you know, like, she likes manga, everyone hates manga, so everyone hates her, blah 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 blah, self-messaging, blah 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 blah.
I was being sarcastic with that. It's not about people who like spiders. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree with that subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course.
Yes, I really do.
Yeah. It's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about it can be about anything. I think that's the part where she was referring to her manga. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can approach this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Oh, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez.
Sometimes brutally so.
Extremely brutally honest. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will.
God, it's gonna slowly become what poems.
Wasn't Monica an option on here?
She already read it, remember?
Yeah, but we didn't read hers.
Maybe she didn't read hers. Maybe we don't read hers this time.
So, Sayori or Yuri then?
Let's go with Yuri.
Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no, Yuri. You may be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please, don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants.
If it's any consolation, we were trying to go for you at the beginning.
No, we kept fucking up the poem.
Exactly.
But it's not fair to you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk.
That's how I was in school.
Hellas.
Like,
I still am. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts.
Saving. Good idea.
I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that request. So we don't even get to read her poem either. Because she thinks that we hate her.
That's great. Apparently we're going for happy girls this time.
Ooh, I like this one, Blake. It has some nice feelings in it. Ah, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, just don't try to be nice about it. Don't just try to be nice. Yeah, okay. I don't know why that just did not sound right.
Just didn't compute.
Yeah. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still liked this one, I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you, Blake. Never ever. Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one, then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad.
Maybe it was because we had half-half.
Yeah. But that's why I just go by my heart. I do not want to put that. If it makes me feel anything, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me either. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep that in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? I just call it bipolar, but...
Insanity.
What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking anything sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give that rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh, it is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Blake. I should go write that down then. I know. It is a little weird. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar.
That's, gory.
Starting off great. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a ton of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle. All in a row.
She literally just talk about cutting open her scalp and taking her brain out and putting it in jars.
Happy thoughts. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some work. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in comes my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelves, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tiles between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts and shards all over the floor.
I can see the depression in this one.
Yeah. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yeah. You can definitely see the small signs that she is depressed. Holy crap. Sayori, did you write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way.
Sam, let's go.
It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. And I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be promiscuous. No. Wow. No, that is not the right word.
Pessimist.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. But do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days.
I'm pretty sure most of the boys would be happy if we just put some cat ears on the pink-haired one and just stuck her in the front of the school.
I think Natsuki is the most favorited character. I think. I'm not.
Well, whoever was in the chat said it's the best girl, so.
Oh yeah. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few donations, or decorations. I could use with a few donations.
You can use some freaking English lessons.
That too. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what exactly we're going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance.
Yeah, fuck that.
Each of us are going to perform a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no.
Can we at least see what the poster looks like?
Nope.
Damn.
We'll never see the poster. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
Sherry, stop
That's
acting
right.
smart. It's weird. It's supposed to be the airhead.
And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Pooh. Thanks, Natsuki. Oops.
You stop saying poo.
Pooh. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around the room. Around at everyone else's expectant faces? That's probably wrong. But I guess I don't really have a choice. Aha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monika flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room.
Really?
What?
Oh gosh.
Yeah. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. Close enough.
There's no one watching right now.
Yeah. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Ah,
We don't even
thank you
hear
very
it.
much. No, we don't get to hear any of it.
Fuck.
I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clenches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakens as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happened when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quibbling words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure, and she indicates, I guess, with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of her whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finishes. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out better that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's sincere and bittersweet. But if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she liked my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Blake liked it.
We didn't even say we liked it.
I don't think there's been, any that we haven't liked from her. Any poems we haven't liked at all, actually. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the foam fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that were where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They may need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Then next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you even a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Blake. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Blake lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive an applaud anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why Are You All Looking At Me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up soon, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. I don't know, schools always do like big shit on like Mondays because they know no one wants to be there. Alright.
Like, do it at least on Tuesday, that way we no longer have the Mondays.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. Here we go. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Geez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Blake. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go anyways. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days and things are and a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well... actually...
Look, I'm not answering that. You have fun. You pick. Game's sake, I would probably pick Natsuri. Since Natsuri would probably never figure out this in real life, for the most part, I'd pick Sayori.
I can't make any of the game decisions because I know everything that happens throughout the game no matter what. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I think I would be afraid of what she'd do if I turned her down. Isn't she so cute and fun to be around? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jesus. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never gonna happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Need you? Sayori. I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. She's so sad. The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I'd hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Yeah. Okay.
The music for poems.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum.
I'll just leave it here. Yeah, we can just do this one. So, of course, when people actually start joining. Well, we are going to leave this here for now. And then maybe in a couple hours we'll be back and probably finishing this up. So once that time comes, if you come back, you can see the rest and the ending we get, but we gotta go for now, so see you later.